Here we are with more BMW shenanigans. Today I am actually going to be showing you guys how to properly boost leak check your car. This goes for any vehicle. This is just specifically for my BMW. I am a bottom mount, and I do have the coupler on there. Alright, so a little recap of what we will be needing to properly boost check your car is a bottle of soapy water. Make sure to use Dawn dish soap and use a lot of it. This stuff works great to finding leaks. Again, we're gonna need our PVC piping with a coupler, and remember to please double clamp it, or else this will pop out. It's gonna go shooting. It's gonna sound like a gunshot. Again, for the back, for the turbo, our air nozzle, right, to fill it up and pressurize the system, our hose, and the compressor. This is small. I mean, it's very small. You don't need nothing fancy. Also, don't use any smoke machines. It will not work. It doesn't pressurize the system the same, so you're not going to find any leaks. So this is the only proper way of finding leaks. You guys can, do your due research, but again, out of all my years of doing this is the only way that's really helped and worked. So all this is some PVC piping. It's a 3-inch, and I just drilled a hole, and I just used a tire valve stem. All right, and it's I've had this for a few years, and I mean, it's worked great. So here's the number in case one of you guys wants to replicate it. This is the material, and you're gonna spend about, I don't know, between $5 to $10 to make this, right? That's not including the coupler, but again, it goes from 3-inch to 3.5. All right, here we are underneath the car. Here's my coupler. I have duct tape on there. This just helps to ensure that this piece is not gonna pop out with the pressure, since it's kind of homemade. And I've kind of just duct taped it, and then I used the clamp to kind of hold it in place to kind of prevent this again from popping out, because I've had it pop out a few times. So I do this just kind of as a little extra safety precaution. Now in the back I double clamp all of them. So 1, 2, right, for the coupler in the front, and then I have a 1, 2 that goes to the turbo, just to ensure that again it's on there properly. Alright, so first thing you want to do is get your compressor up to good pressure, right, and then connect it. And alright, here I have it, and I'm filling it up. So you want to keep on it until you let go and it holds some pressure, like so, right? And I'm on 28 pounds right now, but we'll just do 20 at the moment, just so you guys can see, or something along those lines. Right, so as you guys are filling it up, right, let it hold the pressure somewhat. You guys still saw it drop some because it's still building up the pressure, but you get some Dawn dish soap and you spray, and you guys will see I have a small leak there and over here, right? So this is the fastest and most efficient way to see if you have a leak. And don't be afraid. I mean, literally just coat it, right? Sometimes it actually leaks from the valve cover gasket. I'm sure some of you guys will roast me, but believe me, it works. Also, when boost leaking your car, like to check for any leaks, there are numerous ways to do this. You can do directly from the turbo, right, which checks everything going into your intake. So from the turbo itself, from the housing, there's an O-ring, a seal, and you could check it to see if it's leaking around there, to see if it's leaking from the nipple that goes to your feed for the boost controller, and the lines that come out to your intercooler, right, from the hot side, cold side, and it checks all this, right? So that's when we will be utilizing this one, the 3.5, 4-inch one. Okay, now I also have this one, that goes from a 3-inch to a 2.5. And this one, I utilize it when I only want to check from here forward, right? Because if I use this is way too big, right? There's no point in utilizing this. So in that case, what I would do is insert this one. Take this tube, for example. This is for the cold side where the blow valve goes in here. That's the way that it is routed. Goes to the intercooler and up. So if I was to, again, disconnect this and you put this in here, right, being a 2.5, it would not work if I go ahead and try to install this one. You guys can see how just majorly oversized this is versus this, right? See? Perfect, nice and tight. And that's when it comes in really handy when you don't want to lift up the car to get underneath and take off all of the intake piping off. You just take out 1-2 couplers, pop it out, put this in, check, and that's it. Nice, fast, and simple. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys want to see next. I can just go over a small little build details as far as like reinforcing the manifold so it doesn't split. This one had already split and I've gone and fixed it and reinforced it. I can show you guys how to do that, and what are the proper ways to bulletproof your intake manifold to avoid any leaks, and if you're boosting it, what it is you need to do. So yeah, just comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.